This is my first live, so please bear with me. And I'll just kind of wait for some people to roll in. I'm excited to be here. I just wanted to, hello everyone. I can't see if anyone is in here, but welcome. And if you have any questions regarding Walmart, please drop the question. I would love to answer it. I'll probably be here for a few minutes, just kind of like going over why I love Walmart. Hey, Moo Dude, that's a cool name. And ADS, how's it going? I can't see how many people are in here, so I'm low. So if you're in here, just say hi, drop an emoji, drop your favorite emoji. I would love to know what everyone loves to use. And yeah, thanks for being here. Again, I just kind of want to go over why I'm selling on Walmart and why I decided to branch out to Walmart, because for the longest time I was just on Amazon, and you know, I just kind of wanted to branch out. To be quite transparent, honest, I was getting kind of bored with Amazon. I just was doing the same thing. You know, I had virtual assistants, I had a prep center. That's my dog scratching. And so I just needed something new, and I didn't know jumping to Walmart would be so crazy, but good crazy. I love it. So, well, hi guys. We said what type of challenges we may face during OA and RA. When IP issues now a bit in a headache in the Walmart. Yes, Walmart is now starting to do IP complaints, which is such a bummer, because like I honestly thought we'd like go for another year without having to deal with that, you know, and it's like the wild west is over. We can't just like go crazy, which we can, but we definitely need to be more careful. And have those invoices and everything, and just really protect our account, making smart decisions. And you know, it's just sad, but it's exciting as well. And the challenges with OARA is the lack of softwares. Like sometimes it's so frustrating that there's not enough data. Like we don't have Keepa with Amazon like we do with Walmart. We just kind of have like to go with what we think will sell based off of like reviews and other sellers. And so that's just the thing. But I'm getting into Martyr. It's MARTER. It's a great software to really help me assess like how often item sells. And it gives me like the cost and profits, you know, for when I'm sourcing. So I don't always have to pull out a calculator and mentally try and figure out everything. So Martyr does help. And yeah, ADS, I'm great to start with Amazon with books. Yes, I love doing books on Amazon. That is my main niche on Amazon. I hear it's hard to get into Walmart. It's not that hard to get into Walmart. You do have to have like a tax ID number. So you like when I signed up with Amazon, I just used my social security number. But that's not gonna really fly with Walmart. You have to have your own tax ID number. And I was a sole proprietor for a long time. And so that worked with Walmart. And so it was super simple, and it didn't take me very long to get approved. However, everyone gets denied the first time. And I think it's kind of annoying because the reason why they deny you is because they just want more information. They want to know basically your tax documents. They just want to prove or verify who you are. And so it's just so simple, but it's just annoying that you get denied that first time. Let's see here. I wish I could see how many people were in here. But I am like so new with like this Facebook or this YouTube live. How do you find products to sell on Walmart? I go everywhere. So I do a lot of retail arbitrage. So I have a grocery outlet that does really well. And then Ross, TJ Maxx, those also do really well. 8, perfect, thanks, ADS. And then I also do a lot of Amazon to Walmart. I look at the Keepa deals with Amazon to Walmart. I just kind of do the product research or the product finder on Keepa. That is a huge way to find items. I've also done like Costco to Walmart. I don't do like the typical, you know, OA where I'm like looking for gift certificates and, you know, coupons and stuff like that. You know, I'm just not tech savvy like that, you know. And so I just do Amazon where I can like put in my tax exempt in there. So it's just easy for me to just kind of like input that and really go from there. If you do traditional OA, then that's even better because you'll have that experience. But not for me. But I'm so curious if who is not selling on Walmart on here, like, and I'm curious like what's holding you back, or I'm curious also what other platforms you sell on. I compare a lot of things to Amazon because that's where I sell, but I know a lot of people also sell on Shopify and whatnot, and they also get approved for Walmart, which is amazing. And then you said, do you face any IP complaints with your OAR products? If so, not on the Walmart side. No, I haven't. They just rolled out the IP issues like 2 weeks ago. I have heard of one person getting an IP complaint against DeWalt, but that was from someone. That wasn't someone that I knew personally. And that's the only one that I really heard of. The thing that is they just restrict the items. They don't give out IP complaints because that's what they just did, is just they restricted it. They just kicked everybody off the listing. And this is where it differs from Amazon to Walmart is Amazon kind of let you know, give you a heads up, like, hey, we're restricting this in 30 days. You have that much to get your inventory out. Versus Walmart's like, it's restricted now. You can't sell your items anymore. So you have to basically do a removal order and go through all that. And there's ways to prevent the IP complaints on Walmart, which is removing all your errors, is retiring them or deleting them if you can. It's kind of in the same sense with Keepa. Like if you're on the listing and even though you sold a product like 6 months, 8 months ago, even if you're still there and that listing is open, you can still get an IP complaint, which is what happened to me. I sold a product on Amazon like 6 months prior, and that's when I got an IP complaint, even though I didn't have any more in stock. So it's kind of that same realm where it's like being tracked somewhere. And then what filters do you use in Keepa deals and product finder? I honestly just spend a lot of time in there just like messing around little by little. I'd like doing it by like the top filter will be Amazon, and then the price range I will do, typically I'll start like higher and then I'll kind of work my way down as I go through all the products. And then I will do where Amazon is lowest ever, And I only buy from Amazon. I don't buy from a third party on Amazon when I'm flipping to Walmart. The only time I've done that is also when it's from the brand. I will sell, or I will buy from the brand because they're not going to sell me IP or fake stuff. Also, another like thing I've been kind of messing around with is if I do buy from a third party, is I look at their storefront. I go through like SellerAmp and I look at their storefront just to make sure like they have large quantities. Like if they have like 700 of this item, then they probably got it from a wholesaler, probably from a reputable distributor. It's just more of a risk, but I feel like it's a safer risk. Everything's a risk that we sell in Walmart or Amazon. So it's kind of like what you're gonna do with it, you know. And then I like to do the filters as like Amazon lowest ever with the product finder. And then I kind of scroll over to the price and I go, it's like price drop percentage. I start by negative 100%. And then I do filter it by category. And then I usually start with like toys, games, and then I'll kind of go into like electronics sometimes, and just kind of depending on like what I want to source that day. I personally don't do apparel, but that could be a good place. And then once I kind of filter all through that, then I go from negative 100% to 90, and then I just kind of go from there. I'm the type of person that doesn't want to look at a spreadsheet that has over like 1,000 things. And so when I do the negative 100, typically there's like less than 100, and I can go through that pretty quickly. And it's not overwhelming for me because I can't deal with when I have like so much ahead of me. And then I'm curious about selling on Walmart and what do you need to get started? Yes, Nikki, thank you. So all you need to get started is like a tax ID number. All you need to do is go to seller.walmart.com, and it's a little like survey, not survey, but form that you fill out with your name, email, and then be sure you use a good email address because that's where they will email you, and that's where you're going to set up your account. And then you add in your password that you'll use to log in. And then you have to have your tax ID number and fill that out. And then once you have all that filled out, it'll then say thank you, and then you'll get an email. And typically the email will tell you congrats, you're approved, or your account is in review, and then you'll just have to wait for the email whether you're approved or you're denied. And if you get denied, just ask why, and chances are they just need a form, your SS4 tax form. It's pretty simple. Do they set up your tax ID for you? No, they don't. You have to go through the IRS for that. You just have to kind of go through all those steps. It's not hard to set up. It's just time consuming. And you got to come up with like a business name and all that stuff, which to me is the hardest part. It's like the easiest things are the hardest for me. Coming up with a business name, which I've been trying to come up with a business name for like a year. Nothing just feels right. It just has to feel good, but it doesn't. So that's a personal problem for me. And then what do you feel about Flip Alert? I'm not familiar with Flip Alert. So if you can tell me what it does, I'm sure I feel like I've heard of it. But yeah. Can I book a call with you? Yes, absolutely. Please go into my description or my YouTube channel stuff, and there is a link to book a call with me, and I'd love to do that. I do 1 hour and 30 minutes, so I do feel like an hour is worth it. And I do record the session, and so if you ever need, so then we can like, I talk fast generally, so I just kind of like blur out all the information you need, and you like, a lot of people won't digest it because I talk so fast. And so it's good to have those recordings to be like, okay, what did she say? Because I got lost, because same, I'm always getting lost. It's Amazon to Amazon and Amazon to Walmart software. Oh, interesting. I would definitely check it out. Flip Alert by Saul Sell Stuff. Ooh, Saul Sell Stuff. He's so good. He's so smart. I personally do Amazon to Amazon with books, just books. I have thought about kind of reaching out or branching out, and doing different things, because books are exciting and I love them, but I don't know if anyone has this, but I have the like shiny light, shiny object syndrome, where I'm like, oh, that looks fun, I want to go do that, or oh, that looks exciting, and I'm a million places and I can't ever like focus. It's probably I probably have ADHD, not diagnosed, but probably. I feel like we all have that a little bit, but Saul is incredibly smart. I love listening to his podcasts and his videos that he comes out with. He's just so incredibly smart. And so yeah, I'm just so happy you guys are here. And also, like, I wanted to kind of go over gating process with Walmart and how much easier it is. Not easier per se, but it's the way Amazon wants you to ungate now. Someone said that they require like 400 units of a product, which is insane. Like, that's insane. And like, that's just so expensive. And with Walmart, all you need is like a receipt from Walmart, with just two. I've done that before with just two Squishmallows. Actually, on the same receipt, I had two Squishmallows, two Star Wars, and two Magic Mixies. And I was able to get ungated with all three brands with the same receipt. I just kind of circled it, whichever one I was applying for. However, like right now, it does take months. Like, people have been waiting for 3 or 4 months to get ungated. I strongly believe that in Q4 they shut that all down. Like, they're not approving anyone because, like, no matter who applied, it just wasn't going through. And so it's just such a bummer. And yeah, but it's better on Walmart. And you're not like gated per category. You know, like, you're not gated with like the home and kitchen. Like, I'm completely gated in that, or grocery. But, you know, with Walmart, you're just gated by the brand. You know, like, you can't sell Great Value. That's a Walmart exclusive. But that would be the only brand you're gated in. And so it's nice that you could be like, okay, well, since I can't sell Great Value, then maybe I can sell Starbucks. And then, you know, because you're not gated in Starbucks. So it's kind of nice to kind of go through that and not have to like apply for the category and then apply for the brand, because you kind of have to go through both. It's kind of lame. But it's just easier and better on Walmart. I'm just hoping that they're not going to change that, and that they're not going to go crazy with like the rules like Amazon's doing right now. A lot of people are saying with the Amazon community that they are kind of going towards the wholesalers and distributors. They're kind of getting rid of these mom and pop stores. So it's kind of unfortunate. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to just kind of jump in. Let's see here. Perfect. Also, like, a lot of people ask about, like, is there WF or is there FBA when it comes to Walmart? And there is. It's called WFS, Walmart Fulfillment Services, which it's the same, where you send all of your inventory to the warehouse. And it's just so much easier, because then you just kind of forget about it, which unfortunately you forget about it and you got to go in and reprice. But it's so much better in that sense, because, you know, the fees are a lot smaller on Walmart. So they don't charge you the $40 to have an account. They only charge you that referral fee of 15%, which is the same on Amazon. And then they charge you WFS fees, which is the same as Walmart, but it's cheaper on Walmart because with Amazon, they charge you placement fees. They charge you all that, but they don't charge you that with Walmart. Also, the shipping is way cheaper. The more you send, the less you spend on shipping. So I actually sent in 2 boxes that were like 20 pounds each, and so 40 pounds total, and it was like $10 in shipping, which seemed like a lot, but if I send in a shipment that's like 150 pounds of like all my boxes, it's like $30. It's very cheap. It's very affordable. And yeah. You ask what prep center are you using? Yes, I do have a prep center for Walmart. I have 2 recommendations. Both are amazing prep centers. I worked with both of them. So the first one that I'm currently using is called Network Prep. They are based out in Oregon, so they are in the tax-free, which is perfect for anyone doing OA. They are amazing. That's the one I'm currently using. They've got a really great infrastructure. Their software is really good. It's easy to add items into your inventory for them to kind of go through. Their prices are very comparable to everyone else. Plus, they do Walmart. Like, there's not a lot of prep centers that do Walmart. And then I also recommend Quick Prep, QIK Prep. And they are awesome as well. The only reason why I had to change from them to Network Prep is because they weren't able to take back returns, because they were such a rural company and lived in a rural country that they weren't able to take back returns, and I lost a lot of money doing that. So that's the only reason. And they are awesome. They are their communication is top notch. So that's awesome. Like, to me, communication is a lot, and that's definitely what I need is communication. But yeah, anyone else have any questions? I'm here to like kind of help in any way. Let's see. And I am coming out with a updated masterclass where I go more into Walmart. I originally did my masterclass in September last year, but between September and now, there have been so many changes. There have been so many things that have like updated or no longer relevant, or, you know, just kind of not good anymore. So I updated it, and I have added a lot of extra things in there. I did mention like prep centers in there. I left that out in the first run. And I also go over virtual assistants. I'd be curious if anyone in here has virtual assistants. I have one sourcing virtual assistant and then one video editor virtual assistant, and both are amazing. And I just absolutely love it. And then I also updated like the course and the layout. I have a section where it's all about seller fulfilled, where you can send your items directly to the customer. And then I did all about WFS, which is, you know, how you send your items to the warehouse. And then let's see here. Do you use Martyr? Yes, I love Martyr. They do so good. They have such a good scanning app for when you're doing retail arbitrage. And they just have a great layout, and they have so much coming out too. The thing that I love them the most is they have a add to buy list. So if you're out doing retail arbitrage and you scan it, you can add it to your buy list, and then when you go home to add it into your inventory, it's there. It's perfect. What is good for Walmart research? Ooh, good question. I would just honestly, what I would do is like, I'm not sure what you mean by Walmart research, like if a product sells. If that's the case, I go based off of reviews. I like to go for items that have at least one review, because if it has one review, that typically means it's sold over 100 times, because they say that one out of 100 will put a review. So that's good. And then I typically like to have the item at a 4 or 5 star. Because if it's like a 2 star, then typically it's like an easy return. They'll return pretty quickly. And then for other product research, like I kind of also go with, if it sells well on Amazon, then it'll sell well on Walmart. And so, yeah, that's kind of what I do. And I typically stay away from listings where Walmart's on. Sometimes I'll test it out, but sometimes it'll just sit there forever until Walmart sells out, which could be forever. Is Martyr the same as Seller Amp, just for Walmart? Yes, it is. It's the exact same. Not the exact same, but yeah, it's very similar. In the tools that it does, it tells you like who's on the listing, like the sellers. It'll tell you, you know, your cost of goods and the price point and what your profit would be in your ROI. It also has like an alert system to where like you can track items. It's kind of integrated with Keepa in that sense. And so it kind of like lets you alert like, hey, Walmart will have less than 10 stock, so then you can jump on. Or you can alert when a price goes above a certain thing, because sometimes there's sales on Walmart, so you want to track when that sale gets over, so you can put an alert on there. It's super awesome. It works really well. I've been testing it. So that is pretty cool. I love it. I really like Walmart. Does it have a ranking or sales per month? So that's the weird thing with the sales rank when it comes to Walmart, is the sales rank includes in-store and online. It doesn't like separate the two. So it's just, I don't even know how that would work, but it does, but that's how they like put it. So an item can sell super slow in store but really fast online, and vice versa. You know, where a product, like all the Easter products right now are selling really well in store, but online they probably aren't selling as great yet. They probably will be as we get more into the Easter season. So it's just so like unreliable information, if that makes sense, because like you just can't, I don't know how you can I don't know why they separate the in-store versus online rank. Like it should be different. But that's Walmart for you. It's its own beast. It's got its ups and downs. It's got its pros and cons, of course. You know, and Walmart it's not user-friendly, and it's really glitchy. I was just in a Discord and Walmart is down again. Like for some reason people aren't able to add items in inventory. And so that's why it's so important to have like a community when it comes to being a seller with Walmart. You know, with Amazon, everyone's talking about Amazon. Everyone's know what's going on. But Walmart is a lot less quiet about things that go wrong. You got to be kind of like involved in the community to know if it's like an issue on your end or if it's a Walmart issue. Chances are most of the time it's a Walmart issue, but I always second guess myself. Like the other day I created a listing on Walmart and I just could not get through, and then I went onto the Discord and it turns out that site is like down for a while, or had been down. And so then I knew, I'm like, okay, it wasn't just me. I don't create a whole lot of listings, and so I wondered like if it was me, but I went through everything I knew and it still just wasn't working. But yeah, that's kind of like the Walmart game, is like you just kind of have to figure out a community and really plug into it. So I mean, if you're interested in that, I do have a Discord. It comes along with my masterclass. I also have a Facebook group, so if you guys want to go follow my Facebook group, that one's free. I'm also in there pretty regularly. It's called Flipping with Amanda. And so raking profit, oh my god, get out of here. I'm just kidding. How are you? You are flying in the clouds? I am not surprised you are working on the plane. I can't wait to hear about your Mexico trip. And how fun. Like, that is a dream of mine, is to take my parents on a cruise. you know, like you took your mom. That's awesome. And so, yeah, that's awesome. One day, one day I'll do that. Trying to learn from the Walmart queen. Oh man, I wish. There's just so much to learn when it comes to Walmart. And I do love talking about Walmart. I love everything Walmart because it's exciting. It's new. It's, you know, I'm always up for a challenge. And so that's kind of the challenge for me right now is Walmart. So, if anyone has any more questions, I would love to kind of keep talking about it. I'm going to try and go live more often, and really kind of be more involved in the YouTube space. It's so new to me. Well, YouTube just seems so foreign to me, and I would like to say I'm tech savvy, but when it comes to YouTube, it's not. What's your ASP on some Walmart? Oh, I don't know. I would say average sale price, it's like low, like $20. It's really low, but that's fine. And then what's your average ROI and profit? So it's so different with like Walmart to Amazon. What's your social security number? I don't know. I don't recall my social security number. But my profit ROI is really good on Walmart. It's typically 40 to 50%. And my dollar amount profit per item is no less than $5. But if it's a RA item, let me get a pen. Yeah. I don't even know my blood type. Like, I wish I could just, you know, spout off all these like personal informations about me, but I don't even know it. I do know my social. And I kind of like with Walmart, I'm like, okay, I bought these hooded towels. They're so cute. They only gave me like a $3 profit, but I bought like 50 of them and they all sold in a month. So I do go by that, like, okay, 150 per month. That's pretty good profit. So that's kind of what I go off of versus like when I did eBay to Amazon, it was like $10 per item, but this is kind of per SKU, which I hated to do that, but it makes sense. But yeah, I'm so surprised you're here, Steve. I'm so shocked. Is listing on Walmart easier nowadays versus the time I helped you in my garage? No, it's not. There are updates, and I just got done doing those videos, and then now I had to redo them because they changed and they updated and it's a lot worse. So not to make it like more exciting, but it's a lot worse. However, I am helping Martyr with their new, it's a beta testing. It's called Inventory Falcon, and it helps you list the product and get you, because what you have to do is add the item to your inventory and then convert it. And with the Inventory Falcon, it does it automatically within 2 seconds. It's so fast, so amazing. So I think that is going to be the key, is having Inventory Falcon add your items for you. It's still beta testing right now, so it's kind of hard to like, it just kind of gives me a lot of white screens sometimes, and it's still in the process, but I've been able to do it a few times and it's amazing. So I think, Steve, that'll be a game changer for you as well, is being able to add things to our inventory easier. And also with, like, Steve, you got on a little late, but I was talking about IP complaints are now a thing on Walmart, which is kind of a bummer, but we just have to kind of adjust. And that's kind of life of a reseller, I feel like. Just adjusting, pivoting and refocusing. Because if you're not changeable, if you can't adapt, then life on reselling is harder. And then what's the return rate percent again? So that will get you in trouble. You told me about a few months ago. Is that still true? So I'm currently at like 11% return rate, which is crazy. The Walmart returns are horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I wish I could be like, oh no, it's not like Amazon. It's not like Amazon. It's worse than Amazon. And that's because it's so easy to return things to Walmart when they change their mind. And it is awful because when someone returns it to Amazon, they have to take it to the post office or take it to the UPS store. With Walmart, they can just take it to their local Walmart down the street and return it for an instant refund when they don't like it. And there are a lot of scammers out there right now who know this. So they are banking on that you have a keep it policy where they return it and they keep it and you refund them. It's a huge thing right now and it sucks. It sucks. I am not turning into checkmate flips. That's such a huge compliment. But I'm not going to be that high of a percentage. I know what his return rate at one point was, and I'm not going to say it, but no thank you. And it really is, most of that is change your mind, which does not affect you. If you go above a 6% on the seller fulfilled, if you have to cancel because you're out of inventory, you as a seller canceling, that is considered a return. And if you go above 6%, you can be terminated. But if you're not doing seller fulfilled, then you don't have to worry about that. And also, if Q&A from Two of the Great. Thanks, Amanda and Reagan. Oh, thank you. Anybody you know doing numbers with eBay to Walmart? I do know a couple people who are doing good numbers with eBay to Walmart. I know a few people. Steve, we probably know the same people, but you know, it's really cool to hear people who are doing eBay to Walmart and being successful with it. The only thing with eBay to Walmart is you can't do DVDs. For some odd reason, that's a restricted, prohibited item. And it just sucks, which, I hate it. I hate it. But board games do really well, eBay to Walmart. Toys do really well. There's just so many things that, yeah. I need to set up an appointment with you. Yes, Layla, I'm sorry. I'd love to make an appointment with you. Just go into my description, and there's a link to set an appointment with you. I have 30 minutes or an hour, and I do record them. And so if you, I was saying earlier, like I talk really fast. And so because I recorded them, you can go back and be like, I can't remember exactly what she said. So it's easy to record them. And then why are you looking for extra health on live stream today? Someone been hitting the gym? I'm not hitting the gym. Oh, funny. Yes, Layla. Perfect. Yeah, I would love to meet with you. I love coaching. I love helping people one-on-one. Oh, I'm looking extra healthy. I'm drinking lots of water. Does that count? Thanks for commenting that I look healthy, because a week ago it was not the case. I had a big allergic reaction. This is a lot of information, but it was bad. And my pups, do you have a website? I don't, but please go follow. I do have Facebook. I have a group, Flipping with Amanda, on Facebook. And so that's where you have any questions. But yeah, any other questions? My dogs are kind of wanting to go out, so I might have to cut this little live short. But I love doing this. I'm definitely going to come on live more often and answer any questions. So, great to see you live. Gotta roll. Sounds good. Thank you, everybody. And I appreciate you all being here. And I will see you in the next one.